Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful modern chevron baby blanket. I really love making baby blankets, as you probably already know, and I think one of my favorite stitches of all time is the chevron stitch. So it comes as no surprise as the modern chevron baby blanket was born. So I had some yarn left over from a previous project, so I thought I would use that same colored yarn and make it into another baby blanket. So for the modern chevron baby blanket, it is a simple ripple baby blanket pattern, and it only requires you to know how to make the double crochet stitch. Now, to make the peaks and valleys, all you would do is you would do a double crochet decrease, and you would do an increase to make the valleys and the peaks, like I said. So I will go ahead and show you how to do that. So this particular blanket is made with I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby, and as you could see, I used 3 different colors. This is Glacier, this is a simple white, and then this is Graymist, which is like a light gray color. So I really like this a lot. And this particular blanket measures 32 inches wide by 35 inches long. And I really like this blanket a lot. I did not do a border on it. I didn't feel like this blanket needed a border, but you can always add your own border to your own blanket if you'd like. But I made this blanket, and I made another blanket, and I just finished last night, so forgive me if all my ends are not woven in. But I used a little bit different yarn just because I wanted to experiment to see what a different yarn would look like. So this is made using Red Heart Soft, and I used Rose Blush, White, and Light Gray. So I thought that turned out really nice and pretty, and it had a really nice drape to it. And of course it's soft, just like the Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn. This baby blanket ended up being 36 inches wide by 32 inches long. So I will show you how to make the modern chevron baby blanket, and I will tell you all about the stitch multiple just in case you want to make this blanket bigger or smaller yourself. So let's get started. So to make the modern chevron baby blanket, you're going to need a size J 6mm crochet hook. As always, I'm using my favorite Clover or More. You're also going to need 2 skeins of I Love This yarn, and I used the color Glacier. You're going to need 1 skein of white and 2 skeins of Graymist. Now if you want to go ahead and use just a solid color, you are more than welcome to. However, if you want to use different colors, you're going to need to have 2 skeins of your 2 main colors and 1 skein for that accent color. So to make the modern chevron baby blanket, you're going to need to make a multiple of 12 plus 3. So that means you will take the number 12 and you would multiply it by any number that you would like. And then once you're satisfied with that width, you will go ahead and add 3 more chains onto the end. So for my baby blanket, the Glacier one, I did a chain of 99. And for the Red Heart Soft, I did a chain of 123. So it really depends on what you would like to do. And for both blankets, I started and ended with the same color. So for the Hobby Lobby one, I started and ended with that gray color. And for the Red Heart Soft blanket, I started and ended with that Rose Blush pink color. So for the purposes of this tutorial, I am just going to do a smaller swatch just to show you how to make this stitch as well as how to change colors. So I'm just going to do 12 times 3, which is 36, plus 3, which is 39. So that is 12 times 3 plus 3. Again, you can make this any width that you want. You would just have to change up the number to match what you're doing. And in order to change this, like I said, I just keep chaining a multiple of 12, and lay it over your bed if you want to make it for a twin size bed, or lay it over your couch to see how wide it's going to be, and then add 3 chains to the end. So again, I'm just going to be doing a swatch of 39. So to make a chain, you're going to do yarn over your hook and pull through your hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 36, 37, 38, 39. So once you have your chain, you will go ahead and make a double crochet in the 4th chain from your hook. So that loop on your hook does not count, and you're going to count 4 chains from your hook. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to go ahead and make a double crochet into that chain. So to make a double crochet, yarn over your hook, insert your hook into that 4th chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. And that is your first double crochet. And then that chain 3 that you just skipped will also be considered your double crochet, so technically you have 2 double crochets in that first chain. Next, you're going to make 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. So again, yarn over your hook, insert your hook into that next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you're going to do that 2 more times. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to start in the first valley, so you're going to make 2 double crochets together twice. So you're going to combine 4 chains into 2 chains basically. So to do that, you're going to do yarn over your hook, insert your hook in the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. Now instead of completing the double crochet, you're going to do yarn over your hook, insert your hook into that next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you have 3 loops remaining. You're going to do yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And that is your double crochet 2 together. And you're going to do that same thing again. So yarn over, insert your hook into that next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, stop right there, yarn over, insert your hook into that next chain, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, 3 loops remain, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So you won't be able to see it too much on this first row, but once you get more rows established, you'll be able to see that little valley again. Okay, so next you're going to make 1 double crochet into the next 3 chains. So again, in that next chain, you're just going to do 1 double crochet in the next 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So this is what it looks like so far. Now we're going to be doing an increase. So in the next 2 chains, you're going to make 2 double crochets, and that will be in your increase. So in this next chain, you're going to put 2 double crochets. So it's 1 and 2. And in that very next chain, you're going to do the same thing, 2 double crochets. And then, like I said, so you start with that increase with the 2 chains at the beginning, then you go down with that decrease, and then you go up with the increase. So now we're going to be going back down. So this is just going to be a repeat. So you're just going to make 1 double crochet in the next 3 chains. So that's 1, 2, and 3. You're going to do that decrease, so start your double crochet as normal, stop, go into that next chain, 3 loops on your hook, pull through all 3, and then make another double crochet decrease, just like that. Next you're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 3 chains. So 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets in the next 2 chains. And again, you'll repeat this all the way across until the very end. So go ahead and complete that, and once I reach my end, I will show you how to end the row and move on to row 2. Okay, I'm at the end of my row, so I did a double crochet 2 together twice, 1 double crochet in the next 3, and you should have 1 chain left. So in that final chain, you're just simply going to do an increase, so you're going to do 2 double crochets in that very last chain. Okay, so if you put this down a little bit, you can already see the peaks and valleys a little bit. So we're just going to build on top of that. So for row 2, you're simply going to chain 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and then turn your work. Now that chain 3 is going to count as your first double crochet. So right here in this very first stitch, you're going to make 1 double crochet. And that will be your increase. Next, you're going to make 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Now over the next 4 stitches, you're going to do that double crochet 2 together. So again, yarn over and stop right there, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops remain, pull through all 3 loops. And you want to do that one more time. So basically, whatever you see from the row before, in the previous row, you're going to mimic that and just do the same stitches that you did right on top, and that will help build the chevron look to this modern chevron baby blanket. So then next you'll do 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then you're going to do your increase. So your increase is, if you could see and pull your work apart, you have those 2 stitches. Your increase is always going to be in that second double crochet of the 2 together, and then in this one it's going to be the first one. So it's going to be the 2 inner double crochets of that increase. So as long as you know that, then you should be good to go. So again, you're going to do your increase, so 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Then you're going to work back down, so you're going to work 3 double crochets. So just remember that in between your valley and your peak, you're always going to have 3 double crochets. Then again, you have your decrease. So you just want to do this across your entire row of your modern chevron baby blanket. I'm going to go ahead and go to the end of this row. I will show you how to end this row as well as how to change colors. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm at the end of my row. I have 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So in that chain 3 from the beginning, you're going to make your increase. So that's going to be 2 double crochets. So you're going to count up 3 chains, so 1, 2, and 3. and in the top of that chain 3 you're going to make 2 double crochets. And again, that is what 2 rows look like. You can see more of the chevron look to it now. So to change colors, there's a few different ways that you can do this. So you can go ahead and make a slip knot and tie off your yarn and then introduce your new color that way. Or what I like to do is I pull out that last double crochet, so I end it just like this, and instead of yarning over with that gray color, I'm going to yarn over with that white. And so you would cut your gray yarn. I would probably leave maybe about that length to weave in your ends, and I would simply get that new color and just lay it right over your crochet hook. Again, leave a little bit of a tail, and then you would just pull through with that new color. Now for the purposes of this swatch, I'm not going to be cutting the yarn, but that's just simply how you would change colors. So for the gray, I did 6 rows. For the white, I did 2 rows. And for that Glacier color, I did 6 rows. And then I just repeated that. So all in all, I ended up with 4 sections of that gray color and 3 sections of that Glacier blue color. So you can always change it up if you want to make it longer, like I said. So you would just chain 3 with that new color and turn, and you would simply make the modern chevron baby blanket the same way, with double crochet in that very first stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then you would do your decrease. And another decrease. And you would simply continue on with that pattern. So let me go ahead and show you that blanket once more. So like I said, I did 6 rows of each of the colors and then 2 rows of that white. And then I thought that was a really nice pattern. I thought it separated the colors very nicely, and I really like how this modern chevron baby blanket ended up. Again, you can always switch up the colors. You can make, instead of using 2 different colors, you can use 1 color and then just separate it with the white. You can do 1 solid color altogether. You can use 4 different colors if you want. It's really up to you what you want to do. So after you do your row 2, you're just going to repeat row 2 over and over and over again into your desired width. So again, I did 4 sections of that gray color and 3 sections of this blue color. So you can change it up however you like. You can use any yarn that you like as well. I showed you 2 different options. So for the baby blanket that you see here, I did I Love This Yarn, and I did 99 chains. And for the other blanket, the Red Heart Soft version, I did 123 chains, and I used the same J crochet hook. So this is the tutorial for the modern chevron baby blanket. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this baby blanket tutorial. Let me know in the comment section below if you plan on making this baby blanket, or what colors you plan on using if you decide to make this baby blanket. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see all future videos by me. And as always, if there's any other video that you would like to see me make, please leave me a comment below and I will try my best to make that video happen for you. Alright everyone, have a great day and stay safe. Bye.